Welcome to sunny Stanford, California. I'm Bryan Jones here with Sky Magazine, and we're here to bring you coverage of the Stanford Invite. This is Day 1 recap. Our first game going into the action is Carleton Cut versus the University of Washington. Starting things off, Will Harold will hit Simon Montague up the line, and Montague will place a perfect huck out to Robert Olney for the score. Carleton goes up early against the University of Washington. However, Washington would battle back. The Sun Dodgers would respond with a huck from Robin Breen deep to talented freshman Khalif Al-Salam, and Washington would stay in the game. Things would prove to be too much, as Carleton would end up scoring on this Nick Stewart hammer to freshman Justin Lim, and Carleton would go on to win 13-8. Our next matchup was North Carolina Wilmington versus Arizona. Arizona was one of the higher seeds coming in this tournament and surprised everyone, but North Carolina Wilmington responded here with a textbook dump swing to a big huck. North Carolina Wilmington would continue to have success throughout this game, battling against the vaunted Arizona zone, here with an inside break, looking now to break over the top for the score. Arizona would battle back in this game, but it would prove to be just too much, as a great layout D near the sideline leads to a great opportunity for the win for North Carolina Wilmington. They would put it away with a forehand flick to the open side where Tommy Lamar is open and toes the line for the victory. Our next game would be a cross-country matchup of Tufts versus Texas in Pool D. Tufts staying very disciplined, employing the dump swing. Here, Russell Stern hitting Josh Adler with the inside break for the score. Texas would attempt to respond. Peter Clark coming along the sideline, getting the disc, looking deep, and Michael Bennett is there, but it's just going to be oh so far, and that would be the story of the game for Texas, while Tufts would come back to take advantage. Gene Bonacorsi sealing the deal, sending it deep to Tyler Chan. Tufts would run away with this one, winning it and going on to win Pool D. Our next game would be the game of the day, as Carleton would face off against Oregon. It would be a high-powered matchup. Montague looking early on, trying to hit Nick Stewart, and Stewart can't come up with it. Freechild looking to move the disc, and Freechild finding Brian Penner, who would then find Gabe Fruchter up the line for the momentum. However, Carleton would battle back as we go to this marathon point. Freechild looking early on, and John Reynolds comes out for the huge layout block for Carleton. The athletic plays would not stop coming. Oregon looking to huck huge here, but freshman Jesse Bolton of Carleton would get in position and go up for the huge sky D. Carleton would finally come back to win this point, working it up the field, and Jesse Bolton would put it in with an assist to Simon Montague. Carleton would go on to win this high-powered matchup 15-14. In other matchups across the board, we saw UNC take an early 5-1 lead over Pittsburgh, only to give it up, and Pittsburgh would come away to win Pool C. In other matchups, we also saw Arizona make it into pre-quarters over Texas with an exciting 14-12 victory, while Texas A&M would play the underdog role, upsetting University of Central Florida to make it into quarters. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Bryan Jones. Be sure to tune into the rest of our action from Day 2.